This is Ben Davison. Subscribe to Stephen Icon.
Alright everyone, I hope you're all doing fantastic. Chin up, it's nearly the weekend. Not too far now. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. It's brilliant over here, come join the party. Now, a few days ago I did a video on Deontay Wilder. He was criticising Tyson Fury for his choice of next opponent in Otto Wallin. Now, there is counteraction to that one. Otto Wallin, he is undefeated. He is highly ranked in the IBF, number 11 and number 4 in the WBA. So you could look at it from that point of view, but you could also look at it from the other point of view where he's ranked by a non-biased organisation, as in BoxRec, where they base it on points. Who do you beat? How did you get on in that fight, etc. And he's ranked all the way down number 48 in the world. So that's not great. But Deontay Wilder went in on Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury says how he's lineal and this, that, and the other. So therefore, if you're lineal, then shouldn't you be fighting the best, defending that lineal ship or lineal title, if you like, against the best? Is Otto Wallin the best? As of right now, you have to say no, because Otto Wallin's level of opposition so far is very, very subpar. But when Wilder was going in on Tyson Fury, it was difficult to put the boot up Wilder's ass, wasn't it, for what it was that he was saying? Because what he was saying was, in some ways, there's a lot of truth to it. Now, Wilder, he did say that Tyson Fury is holding an invisible title, as in talking about the lineal. And it is an invisible title because it's no physical belt. You're not carrying a belt to the ring. So he is right from that perspective. But in the other way, when Wilder was fighting Tyson Fury, lineal was great. Lineal was excellent. You know, even Wilder's fans were saying, yeah, you know what, right now, Tyson Fury, he is number one. He is lineal. Now suddenly they're not fighting. Well, no, lineal don't mean anything. Deontay Wilder's number one. So they were only saying it because they felt that Tyson Fury was a cherry pick, and he was a cherry pick, and it went badly, badly wrong. That's a fact. Now, Tyson Fury has responded to the criticism from Deontay Wilder, where Wilder said that Tyson Fury, he's fighting graveyard workers and whatever else. But it's hypocritical of Wilder, as I said, because Tyson Fury's only had 30 fights and already become a unified champion, has already went to America, and let's be honest, he defeated Wilder, but just didn't get the damn decision. Okay, so it's hypocritical from that point of view, also because Deontay Wilder, he has made a career out of fighting cherry picks, bums, low-level fighters, if you like. Maybe bums is a bit harsh, but low-level fighters that he's been avoiding his entire career. He could have fought Klitschko before Tyson Fury fought him, but he didn't want to do it. He's managed by Shelley Finkel, who also managed Vladimir Klitschko. These guys could have unified for undisputed. Wilder didn't want to do it. Shelley Finkel said, well, we don't want to make that fight just yet. Deontay's not ready. He had 33 fights at that time. He's not ready. He's still a baby, still a prospect. You guys will remember that one. If you don't, it's on screen right now. And he could have fought Anthony Joshua recently as well, in for $100 million, and he turned it down. So Wilder always turns down the big opportunity, so he has a reputation as a cherry picker for very good reason. And there's also a reason why the American fans, the American audience, don't gravitate towards Wilder, because he hasn't been giving them the kind of fights that they've been craving for a long time. They've been ignoring the heavyweight division. When Wilder was in a position where he could have grabbed the heavyweight division by the scruff of the neck, like Tyson did, and fought Klitschko and defeated him. But he didn't want to do it. So this is why when you're fighting the likes of Johan Duapa and Eric Molina and Arthur Spilker and Gerald Washington and Chris Arreola and Bermane Stiverne for a rematch, okay, we can't blame him for that. That was a WBC ball drop. And of course, Dominic Brazil lately was a ball drop as well from the WBC. But he has made a career out of fighting low-level opposition. So anyway, him talking about Tyson Fury's level of opposition is laughable from that point of view. But at the same time, it's difficult to really criticise Wilder's points, because what he's saying about it is kind of true. Tyson Fury can't go to America to save America by fighting a German and fighting a Swedish guy. Americans are just not going to be interested. But ultimately, it's a case of, if Tyson Fury can go fight Tom Schwarz and go fight Otto Wallin and make $20 million apiece, as an example, because he's got a 5-fight deal for $100 million, so this will be his second fight. I mean, do they chop it up into 5, as in $20 million per fight? Does it matter who he fights as to how much he gets paid? Who knows? Either way, it's $5 million, $100 million, right? So if he can fight these kind of guys and get paid $20 million a pop, why not? Anyway, so Tyson Fury has responded to Deontay Wilder with a picture, blowing him a kiss, and he says this: "This is a big kiss to Deontay Wilder, aka the big jealous dosser. Hashtag Bum City, hashtag I'm king of the world." So, okay, is Deontay Wilder jealous? Well, of course he's jealous, because he wants the profile that Tyson Fury has. He wants the profile that Anthony Joshua has, that Canelo has, and quite a few others, really. I mean, when you look at profile, Wilder is way down in the pecking order because people give up on him a long time ago. And every time he does or says something, we know there's some kind of agenda. Okay, and I'm going to do a video in a bit on Wilder versus Ortiz. Now, Tyson Fury fighting Otto Wallin, is it a great fight? No. But is Deontay Wilder jealous that he's fighting Otto Wallin? I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, maybe in some ways, because as I said, the fans are no longer putting up with Deontay Wilder and his career of cherry picking. No longer doing it. Whereas Tyson Fury, people have to remember, this is still a comeback. He took on Wilder way too early in his comeback. We can all agree on that. And he shouldn't have done what he done to Wilder. Is that a case of we underestimated the ability of Tyson Fury at that stage of his comeback? Or is it a case of Wilder was exposed as not being anywhere good? It's one of the two, isn't it? But Wilder being jealous, is he? Sure. He's jealous of the fact that Tyson Fury can go fight an Otto Wallin and potentially get 20 million. He can go fight a Tom Schwarz and get 20 million. Wilder can't. Wilder's going to be taking on a guy next in Luis Ortiz that, let's be honest, people don't really want to see. But is he jealous of Otto Wallin? I don't think he's jealous of Wallin, but I think that he's jealous of the fact that Tyson Fury gets a lot of profile. Tyson Fury has a lot of fans. When he fought Wilder, it was Tyson Fury that pulled in the crowd. It was Tyson Fury that sold the pay-per-view. Wilder didn't. Wilder doesn't have that fan base. He doesn't. He's got a small fan base here on YouTube. That is it. All right? Now, jealousy can come in many different forms. We know Wilder is a jealous person in general. We know he's been very, very jealous of Anthony Joshua. And Wilder even says on quite a few occasions, boxing fans don't appreciate me. You guys should be appreciating me now, not when I retire. So that will tell you in itself that he feels that he's not getting the love that he wants. So because he's not, and others are like Tyson, like AJ, etc., then he's jealous of that. That's a plain jealousy, of course it is. But either way, is Tyson Fury bothered? No, of course not. He's getting paid a crap load of money. Yes, he's being mocked. He's being mocked by British fans too. It ain't just the Wilder fans or American fans. He's being mocked by British fans as well by fighting Tom Schwarz, which happened to be on here in the UK on pay-per-view. That's terrible. And I'm pretty sure him against Otto Wallin will also be on pay-per-view. That is a con of the fans. That's not Tyson Fury's fault. This is Bob Arum insisting. Because Bob Arum, is he out of touch now? I have no idea. But, you know, just because somebody has an undefeated record don't mean they're very good. It just means they haven't been fighting the best, in my opinion. Anybody with an undefeated record is either an elite fighter or has been carefully selecting who they fight. Right? I think Otto Wallin's been carefully selecting who he fights, much like Thomas Schwarz did. So, yeah, I think that Tyson Fury is correct, that Deontay Wilder is jealous, but not for the reason because he's fighting Otto Wallin. He may be a little bit envious the fact that Tyson's getting so much money to fight whoever the hell he wants, whereas Wilder no longer has those privileges. People have had enough now because he's been doing it for so long. Now it's must be the best after the best after the best after the best. We want to see, is Wilder the best in the division? Already we've seen that he isn't because he couldn't get a job done on Tyson Fury, who at that stage, even people calling him out like Tony Bellew and that, felt confident that they were going to beat Tyson Fury on that comeback trail. But yet Wilder had the opportunity and couldn't do it. So anyway, that's what's going on. Tyson Fury blows a big, lovely kiss towards Deontay Wilder and calls him a jealous bum. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next one.